Every once in a while, my job affords me the wonderful opportunity to go into a game demo completely blind and come out completely enlightened. All I knew about Jump Ship before I met with 3 of its 10-person Swedish development team, including Daniel Kaplan, who was employee number 1 at Mojang, and Philip Koulianos, a co-founder at Hazelight, was that it was codenamed Hyperspace and that it would be a, quote, 4-player co-op adventure where you and 3 of your friends get to live the ultimate space fantasy. It started as a tech demo, but everyone loved it, so now it's being made into a full game. I was fortunate enough to play a 30-minute session with Kaplan, Koulianos, and another member of Keepsake Games, and I was blown away. The headline you clicked on to get into this video is not hyperbole. By Keepsake's own definition, and one that I'd co-sign after playing the game for myself, Jump Ship is a clear mix of Sea of Thieves, Left 4 Dead, and FTL. The Sea of Thieves piece comes from the fact that you and your 3 teammates all work together to fly, upgrade, customize, and maintain a single spaceship. One of you flies it, while the others can wander around inside of it or even on the outside of it if you pass through an airlock and then use your magnetized boots to stomp around the hull, manning, fixing, or upgrading the ship's cannons. That in and of itself is fun. But even if Jump Ship was just Sea of Thieves in space, where you and your crew cooperated in ship-to-ship battles, it'd still probably be pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
That was a hit.
But instead, you'll also land your ship, use your jet drive to awesomely fly through the air like Superman away from or towards your ship, go into instanced combat areas and battle AI enemies. Jump Ship, by the way, is a purely PvE game, marking one major difference from Sea of Thieves, in encounters that can get pretty tough, thus necessitating cooperation with your pals.
Gotcha. A grenade, Spider-Bot.
Add in that an AI director, to use Valve's term, dynamically populates these encounters, and you can see where the Left 4 Dead ingredient in Jump Ship's recipe comes from.
Manual override is required.
I had a fantastic time blasting bots with the Keepsake developers. Finally, FTL. On board your ship, you'll manage power conduits and other ship functions in an FTL-esque minigame, which sadly I don't have footage of. All of it combines into a moment-to-moment that's never dull and constantly evolving.
Hostile entities detected.
Just when you get bored of manning the ship, assuming you're not the pilot, which by the way is super fun, it's time to land and go into full first-person shooter mode. And when you've done plenty of shooting and got your loot reward and are escaping and being blasted at as your ship departs, you're scrambling aboard the ship to make necessary repairs like a Star Trek crew. Meanwhile, you can choose any number of mission types from your ship map, from smaller loot-light payoffs that won't take too long, to longer multi-part episodes that have bigger rewards. Keepsake promises a metagame that will enable various forms of permanent character and ship progression, but naturally I didn't have a chance to see those in my short hands-on session. Still, I've seen enough to be thoroughly convinced. Jump Ship is going to take us through crazy space battles, dogfights in the skies of planets, intense on-foot missions on the ground, and more. All while working together with 3 friends in ways that feel fun and useful without being frustrating. Kaplan and Koulianos told me that it's going to ship simultaneously on PC and Xbox whenever it's finally ready, and I can't wait. For more looks at the latest upcoming games, check out our previews of Dune Awakening and Visions of Mana. And for everything else in the world of video games, lay in a course for IGN.